Here's question 18 on the higher calculator paper. Okay, reading the question, it says, here are the times in seconds that 15 people waited to be served at Rose's Garden Center. So here are all my numbers, and I'm looking at them, and I could see that they're in order. They're going up in numerical order from the smallest all the way up to the largest. On the grid below, draw a box plot for this information. Okay, so you need to know some facts in order to draw a box plot. And the things that you need to know is the minimum value, yeah, and the maximum value, right? So you need to know the smallest number and you need to know the biggest number. You need to know the lower quartile and the upper quartile, and you also need to know the median. Okay, and what helps here is that these numbers are put in order already. So I know that the minimum value is 5 and the maximum value is 44. The lower quartile and the upper quartile, let's work out the median first of all. Because there are 15 numbers all together, right? So what I could do is sort of work my way to the center. I'm going to do 2 at a time. So if I knock those 2 off from either end, another 2, another 2, and then there are 3 over there, so that is my median value. The median is 25. And now to work out the lower quartile, so on this side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's just do an extra line under there, extra one there, there, and there. So my lower quartile is 14. And then doing a similar thing to get to my upper quartile. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and I have 3 in the center there. So my upper quartile is going to be 30. Okay, so if I have this information, I've actually picked up some marks already, but I've not drawn the box plot, and that's what I need to do in order to get the full 3 marks in this. So getting the box plot in place, I'm going to draw my vertical lines for all 5 of these and then draw the boxes around there. So the minimum point is 5 and 5 is over there. So I am going to draw my line there. Okay, yep, that you can see that. The maximum is 44. So here's 45, 44 is there, and again here's my line. Okay, the median is 25, so there's 20 and 5, 25. The lower quartile is 14, so that's 15. 15 is 1 below that, so there you go, 15. The upper quartile is 30, and there is 30. Okay, so I've got all 5 of the markers there. I just need to put the box in. So the box is going to go from the lower quartile to the upper quartile. And the 2 lines that are going to go outwards are going to go from the box to the lowest value, the minimum, and from the box, the upper quartile end, to the upper value. And there you go. There's your box plot for that set of data. Okay, looking at part B says, and it starts off over here, the box plot below shows the distribution of times that people wait to be served at Green's Garden Center. Compare the distribution of times that people waited at Rose's Garden Center and the distribution of times that people waited at Green's Garden Center. Now this type of question is pretty standard, right? You just need to do a comparison of the medians, and you need to do a comparison of the range or the interquartile range. So either of those, you just need to put 2 points. There are 2 marks for this, right? So because there are 2 marks, you're going to get a mark for each of those points. Now let's just do that. So first of all, looking at the median at Rose's Garden Rose's Garden Center is 25, and the median at Green's Garden Center is 21. So what we need to just do, and I'm going to call it 1, it's the first comparison. I'm going to put the fact that the median waiting time at Rose's Garden Center is greater than the median at Green's Garden Center. Okay, just have a look at that. The median waiting time at Rose's Garden Center is greater than the median at Green's Garden Center. At Green's Garden Center, the waiting time is 21 minutes. At Rose's Garden Center, the median is 25 minutes. So you could see that as you compare this, median is further up the scale in Rose's than it is in Green's. The second point, if I compare ranges, now the range is the biggest, take away the smallest. So the range is the biggest, take away the smallest. The range over here is 44, take away 5, which is 39. That's 39 seconds. And the range over here, well, that particular value there is 6, and that value there is 55. So the range here is going to be 55, take away 6, which is 49. So what I could see there is that the range at Green's Garden Center is greater than the range in waiting time at Rose's Garden Center. So I'm going to put that here. Range of the waiting time at Green's Garden Center is greater than the range of the waiting times at Rose's Garden Center. Okay, and that is enough. In fact, that's a bit more than enough for each of those, right? But I wanted to put a full answer, right? And you do need to write a sentence in order to get the marks. And I've put 2 sentences there, one comparing the range, one comparing the median. I could have also compared the interquartile range, which is the upper quartile, take away the lower quartile, and that's basically the size of the boxes. And just by looking at it here, I could tell that the interquartile range at Green's Garden Center was greater than the interquartile range at Rose's Garden Center. And so that's a third possible thing I could have said for this question. This is a popular type question. Make sure you know how to do it, and make sure you can get full marks in a question like this if you do get one.